Hey guys, welcome back to this quick update on Supertyphoon sinlauku, which is now officially a Category 5 with winds of 175 miles an hour and a pressure of 902 millibars. But now I have this storm at 185 still and a pressure of 892 millibars. So this is the wind graphic still by the JTWC. They're still going with 150 at the moment, but obviously the reason why they're doing that is because they're having it maintained, but it could also strengthen. It is meant to strengthen a little bit more, probably weaken down to 45 knots, but obviously as it does get up here, it will be weakened at that point as it gets up here. Obviously, because when it comes up here, obviously it'll be making landfall in Saipan, which now Saipan is in the cone, Saipan and Tinia. Um, so Guam at the moment. Guam, you are out of the you are still in the cone, but you're not going to get the typhoon conditions. Rota, you can get some rainfall. Tinia, you can get very heavy rainfall. In Saipan, you're going to get the most impacts on this system. So on my hurricane warning scale, as I call it, green is marginal, so you can get marginal rain, marginal wind, wind speeds, trees falling a little bit. Light blue is slight impacts. So in Rota, you can get trees, you can get some shingles falling off houses, some rainfall, probably some little flash flooding areas a little bit, but other than that, not really. Tinian, you could get very heavy rainfall. Red is significant impacts. In Tinian, you could get very heavy rainfall, very gusty winds, storm surge, damage to buildings, damage to trees, damage to agriculture, damage to livestock, and obviously in Saipan, which is currently the one over here. Saipan is in black, which is extreme extreme damage. So extreme damage is likely in Saipan from this system. It also means strong rainfall, very heavy rainfall of up to I think it's like 12. I think it's like up to 500 millimeters. 500 millimeters of rainfall is expected on Saipan. Guam, you can get 200 millimeters of rainfall. So you can get So basically, you'll be getting 200 millimeters of rainfall in that general area. Then obviously you have Guam, Rota, Tinia, and you have Saipan. Saipan will be in the purple. Saipan will have 500 millimeters of rainfall. Tinian Island, you will be getting about 400 to like 450 millimeters of rainfall on Tinian. Which is here, and then in the middle here, which is Rota, you could get some rainfall of up to about 500 millimeters to about 200 and 50 millimeters of rainfall. So the islands, you need to be safe on there. The satellite imagery of this storm currently as we are speaking, this is at peak. This is what the storm looks like now. Some good outflow, good inflow, obviously then some good outflow in the system. Currently ventilating really well, breathing, getting that ocean heat content inside the actual storm center circulation itself. And it's breathing well because the storm is it's breathing well. Obviously it's not collapsed. If it was collapsed, it would do that. If it was collapsed, because the wind shear collapses it. Obviously if there was wind shear, you'd start seeing this bit start to decollapse. The eye wall is weakening a little bit, but it's still maintaining its intensity, and I think it could intensify a little bit more before landfall, or before it starts eventually weakening. But yeah, if you live on the islands like over here, which Guam, Rota, Tinian, and Saipan, these islands generally in this area, please, and I mean please, do listen to your local weather forecast. Listen to your local weather agency, the JTWC, the JMA. Listen to those guys. They will tell you how strong the storm is, how weak the storm is, what impacts it's going to do. You can get heavy localized flash flooding on these islands, mudslides, landslides, very heavy rainfall, gusty winds of times. It's the wind is going to be the surge impact from this system, not the wind impact. So if you live anywhere in highline areas on the islands, please get to if you live in low-lying areas, please get to higher areas, or higher elevation, because this storm, it only takes one, and it's the storm surge that can kill you. The storm surge will kill you if you do not evacuate, or if you do not listen to your local authorities on this system. We also warning text. It says here, Supertyphoon for sinlauku, position, forecast, 12 hours, radius, quadrant, satellite imagery, obviously we've already got that, wind forecast. This is the track of the system, and they are still expecting it to be 160 miles an hour, so 170, 175. So basically, you can see how fast it intensified, basically. So you can see it got to a category 1. So you can see it went from tropical storm, tropical storm, tropical storm, Cat 1, Cat 1, Cat 1, Cat 2, Cat 2. Immediately missed category 3. Went from Cat 4, then Cat 5. But obviously you can see the satellite imagery up here. This is what it looks like right now on the satellite. Pretty impressive, if you ask me. They do have it still at. There is that corner area there, which is still 173, but it's not weakening to the point where the eye is collapsing. Otherwise, you would see the eye starting to collapse right now. But this bit here there's a little tiny gap here. Now, whether that could infect it, we're not sure. But at this moment in time, though, you can see that the storm is still breathing well. Its eyes still popping out, convective bursts blowing up. So yeah, anyway guys, if you live in those islands, please evacuate immediately from the system. There'll be another update out later on, or tomorrow, on this storm, so please stay tuned for that. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and see you in the next video. Peace, stay safe, and God bless you all. Thank you.